Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the Human channel. Today we are back with the latest LEGO news for 2024. Now of course, before we begin the video, I just want to say that if you do enjoy, I want to keep up to date with all of the latest LEGO news from me, then make sure to subscribe, as well as like the video and turn notifications, as well as follow me on Instagram and join my Discord server. Links will be down in the description below. But with that being said, everyone, let's get right into it. We've got a lot of exciting stuff to go over in today's video, so let's begin. So first off, we do actually have some new information regarding set 43236, and this is going to be the hot box based off Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This will include 329 pieces and will be retailing for $45. And it was originally supposed to release for March of 2024, and it does actually include mini dolls of Snow White and the Evil Queen, a jewelry box in turquoise, white and yellow, and then you do also get a purple bracelet alongside it. Now, the set was based actually on the new Snow White film, so it wasn't based off the original one, which is quite unfortunate. I'm really hoping that the Snow White Cottage set isn't based off the new one, because I've seen some pictures and I gotta say it doesn't look too promising, that film. So I am really hoping that's based off the original one. But from the preliminary images that we did see, it looks like it was based off the original one. And also, don't forget, if LEGO base it off the new one, they'll have to make a new Snow White minifigure, because I don't think they'll just reuse the same one that's in the Disney castle. And we all know that LEGO loves to reuse minifigures, so I'm really hoping that it is from the original one and not the new one. The movie was actually delayed from March of 2024 to March 2025. So it's seen a whole year's delay, so it is very likely that this set will also be delayed as well. So instead of getting it for March of 2024, we'll probably see it for March of 2025. Anyways, moving on, we actually have a brand new LEGO polybag that's been leaked, and this is set 30668, and this is the creator Easter bunny. This one looks quite good. Obviously it is an Easter themed polybag, recommended for ages 6 and over. I'm assuming that this will probably be a give with purchase set along March time when Easter does come. It does look quite nice. The bunny is a nice cute build, quite simplistic, but I think it works well enough. I also like the ears, and I think that they've got a bit of movability to them as well. I think that they actually are made with the hinge pieces, so you can actually rotate those up and down, which is nice. And then you do also have some buildable Easter eggs as well. You do get 3, one being in red, one being in a lightish blue/teal, and then the other one is in yellow. So those are quite nice there. Pretty simplistic builds as well for those, but I think it works pretty well, so there's not really much to complain about. And you can also see the Easter bunny is holding a carrot as well, which is nice. And then we did also get the official reveal of the brand new LEGO Ideas Red London telephone box set. I will say this one, not really massive fan of it. I think that the actual model itself is pretty similar to the Ideas original submission, which is good, because sometimes LEGO do end up changing a lot of these Ideas sets, and when they're finished, they don't look anything like the original submissions. A good example is Sesame Street. They really downscaled that set and it didn't look that great at all when LEGO did finally produce it and release it. But this one looks pretty similar to the original submission, which is great. However, this is just not one for me. You know, I live in the UK. I've been to London plenty of times, and the telephone box has been something that's never really intrigued me that much, if I'm being completely honest with you. I do actually own a little mini telephone box build, however, which is from the LEGO Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. I think that was a really good build for the telephone box. You know, it was a proper minifigure scale version, and it just looked really good. So I think that if you own that set, you know, this isn't really necessary. But, you know, if you do like the London telephone box, if you think it is something iconic, then I guess this is a set for you. But you can see some of the measurements in the back of the box. It also includes a light brick as well inside in the interior, which is quite nice there, so you can actually light the telephone box up. And then you do also get the door as well, which can be opened, of course, and you can see a bit of the interior there with the telephone and everything as well, which is great. And then you do also get a bit of background build as well, so you do get that lamp pole, which is quite nice. I do love the build of that, and it seems to be pretty tall. It also has some flowers hanging out of it as well, and then you do also get like a bit of a fence build, which looks very great. And it is quite accurate to how London actually looks, so I do really like that. Also, I do love the detailing there on the ground. I think that looks great with all of the pieces and stuff used to represent all the road. I think that looks really great. But yeah, I think this is a pretty weak choice. However, when LEGO did select this one, I was like, oh my god, there were so many other great submissions and, you know, other projects, and they chose this. Wasn't really a massive fan of it. And you know, yeah, I don't really have too much else to say about this one, if I'm being completely honest with you, about my opinion and stuff. But we do have some more images, just sort of taking a look at some different angles of the set. I do also like the sort of the telephone lettering there as well. I think that looks quite nice. That's on all 4 of the sides there. I think that looks quite cool. And you can see the opening feature there with the door. It does actually have some tiling as well inside, which is great to see. And it does also have some prints as well of some stuff on the wall. And then you do also get quite a lot of accessories and stuff, as you can see on the ground there, which is nice. And there are a few extra bits and bats that are included. And then it does also have a little sign, which is a 2x1 piece on the fence, which just sort of tells you the the road, which is quite nice there. A nice little Easter egg. I think that's quite nice. And then we also have another image just showing the set at a bit of a different angle. I will say, even though I'm not a massive fan of the set, one thing I do like is that it looks pretty good at all angles. It's not one of those sets where it looks good one angle and it looks bad at another angle. I think another good example is that Sesame Street set, for example. I know I keep going back to that a lot, but that only looked good at one angle. It didn't really look that great on the other angles, but this is pretty, spot on. It looks pretty good. It's a pretty nice display model as well. So I think if you are a fan of the telephone box, and you are from London, or you think it's an iconic part of the UK, then this is definitely the set for you. But me personally, not really a massive fan of this one. There's plenty of other sets I'd rather buy. And then we do also have information regarding the LEGO Harry Potter Summer 2020 24 sets. So these are the set lists for the sets that we will be seeing for summer of 2024. So the first one is set 76435, the Hogwarts Great Hall, which will include 1,732 pieces and will retail for $220. Next, we have set 76440, the Durmstrang Ship and Boots Baton's Carriage. This will include 1,229 pieces and it will retail for $140. Then we also have set 76439, Ollivander's and Madame Malkin's Shop, which we did talk about in the last video. That will include 744 pieces and will be $100. Then we also have set 76427. This is the Billable Bookbeak with 723 pieces, retailing for $60. Then we also have set 76433, the Buildable Mandrake, which will include 579 pieces, retailing for $60. We have spoken about that one before in past videos. That is nothing new. And then we also have set 76431, the Hogwarts Potions Classroom, which will include 397 pieces and will retail for $38. And then we also have, as the last set 76434, the Aragog Forbidden Forest. This will include 195 pieces and will retail for $15. Now, I think that out of all of these Harry Potter sets, the only one that I'm probably going to end up getting is set 76440, the Durmstrang Ship and Boots Baton's Carriage. And that's because I don't have a Durmstrang Ship and it's been absolutely ages since the previous one. So I'm really happy that they're doing that. The Great Hall, I don't know why they're remaking it, but, if it's that price, I'm really hoping that it looks good, because the price to piece ratio is not looking too good on that one, if I'm being completely honest with you. But I'm expecting an absolutely massive Great Hall with all 4 of the tables and everything. So I can't wait to see how that one actually looks. However, I probably won't buy it because I do have the 2018 Great Hall, and they also made that other one from the Chamber of Secrets with the green roofs. But I do think that they're also starting a new Hogwarts system as well, which is very interesting. I don't know why they're doing that. I think they should have just continued with the 2018 lineup, if I'm being completely honest with you. But I think this Great Hall, this one might have the rock structure actually, because I'm guessing that's why it's got so many pieces, 1,732 pieces. It should, in fact, it better have that rock structure underneath. And I'm guessing it'll probably be around the same scale as the 2018 one. So just imagine that 2018 one, maybe a little bit bigger, a bit more interior space, and the rock structure underneath there. And then the other ones are just repeats of other sets that we've seen before, nothing too special. And then we do also have the City Summer 2024 sets, with the first one being set 60422, the Seaside Harbour with a cargo ship, retailing for $110. Then we have set 60409, the Construction Crane, for $110. Set 60420, the Heavy Duty Excavator, for $50. Set 60423, the Train and Station, for $80. 60408, the Sports Car Transporter, for $80. 60421, the Robot World Roller Coaster, for $80. And then 60435, the Tow Truck and Sports Car, which is going to be a 4+ set, retailing for $25. And then we have set 60407, the Tourist Bus, which is going to retail for $30. Really excited to see the Tourist Bus. It's been a while since we've seen a bus, if I'm being completely honest with you. I don't really remember Lego making too many buses. So that is one to definitely look forward to, in my opinion. And I'm also really looking forward to seeing that Robot World roller coaster. That sounds very interesting there. And the other ones are, you know, fine. Not really massive fan of the other ones, if I'm being honest with you. I think those are the two standout ones. But also the tram station, I think that one would be a pretty interesting one. I can't wait to see how they do that. If you don't know what tram is, essentially like a little train. But yeah, I want to see the station build. I think that with that $80 price tag, LEGO could do a pretty good job and make a pretty detailed station there. So I am really hoping for that. And also the sports car transporter sounds pretty interesting as well. So definitely can't wait to see that. But yeah, there are some pretty good City Summer 2024 sets. I think that there's definitely been stronger waves. I think that the last wave for Summer of 2023 was definitely a little bit better than this one. But there are still some really good ones, like the ones that I have listed. I think that those are very, very interesting. And we should be seeing leaked pictures of these pretty soon in the next couple of months. Same thing goes with the other themes. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, as well as turn on notifications, so when these sets do leak, you don't miss out on that. And then we do also have some of the LEGO City Jungle 2024 sets as well. So this is like a sub-theme to LEGO City. So the first set that we have is at 60424, the Jungle quad bike with Red Panda, which is going to retail for $10. Then we have set 60425, the Jungle Explorer plane, which is going to retail for $20. And then we have set 60426, the Jungle Explorer off-road vehicle, which is going to retail for $30. And then we also have set 60437, the Jungle Helicopter and Explorer Base, which is going to be the most expensive set for the Jungle 2024 City sets, and that is going to retail for $100. There will also be loads of new molds as well that will be included, such as a baby gorilla. We know that is coming in that polybag, which I did talk about in my previous video. We will also be seeing adult gorillas as well, and of course the red pandas, which is going to be, of course, in set 60424, the Jungle quad bike with Red Panda. And we will also be seeing the return of the tiger mold as well. So that is really, really exciting there. I think there's some really nice, cool animals that are being introduced into this theme. I can't wait to see the baby gorillas and the adult gorillas. I think that the baby gorillas will look pretty cute, honestly. I think I am looking forward to seeing those. And also that tiger mold, I think, is going to be a very popular one. Me personally, I'm not really a massive fan of cities, so I probably won't buy any of these sets. But I do quite like the sound of that red panda, so it's only $10. Wouldn't mind picking that one up. But yeah, like I said before, these should be leaking very, very soon, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But anyways, moving on to the next theme that we do have, and that is Lego Minecraft. So the Lego Minecraft Summer 2024 sets are the following. So the first one that we have is at 21259, the pirate ship, for $15. 21260, the Blossom Garden, for $20. 21261, the Wolf Outpost, for $40. 21263, the Badlands Exploration, for $60. 21266, the Windmill Adventure, for around $70. 21264, the Ender Dragon vs End Ship, for $90. And then 21265, that is supposed to be an 18+ set, which will be releasing for September of 2024. However, currently at the moment, we are not sure what that is, but we should be hearing more information about that very, very soon. And then the next theme that we do actually have is for Lego Friends. So these are going to be the Friends Summer Camp sets. So summer camp sets are basically a little sub-theme for Lego Friends, sort of similar to how Lego City had the jungle sub-theme. And those are going to be the following sets. So we'll be seeing 4 sets for the summer camp sub-theme, and those are going to be set 42622, the shooting range, for $15. 42624, the cozy campfire cottages, for $40. 42626, water sports, for $70. And then 42631 being the biggest set out of all of these 4, and that is the camping treehouse, for $130. Now, Lego Friends recently, over the past couple of years, I would say has overtaken Lego City in the quality of the builds. So I think it's safe to assume that these will be some pretty amazing sets. I really can't wait to see the camping treehouse. I think that's going to be an absolutely amazing set. I think that Lego will definitely do that one justice. Also, water sports sounds quite interesting as well. I'm assuming that will be some sort of like swimming pool or something, or some aquatics sort of center. But yeah, I think that was quite exciting. Also, the cozy campfire cottages as well. I think that would be quite nice to see a little campfire build with some little cottages and stuff as well. Can't wait to see the builds of those. And then you do also have that shooting range, which is nothing really too exciting, if I'm being completely honest with you. But it is only a $15 set, being the cheapest one out of all of those. And then we also do have the Lego Friends Summer 2024 sets. So these are just the regular ones. And those are the following. So we have set 42638, the Cozy Castle Adventures, retailing for $100. 42630, the Heart Lake Water Park, retailing for $80. 42636, the Heart Lake Kindergarten, retailing for $50. And then we also have set 42618, the Heart Lake City Cafe, retailing for $30. 42625, the Beachfront Drink Stand, for $20. 42623, the Beach Jet Ski, for $10. And then we also have set 42635, the Dog Grooming Car, for $10. I can't wait to see the Cozy Castle Adventures. That one sounds very, very interesting, as well as the water park as well. And also kindergarten, I'm guessing that will be like a sort of little school build. Probably won't have a fully enclosed building, so that's quite unfortunate in my opinion. But yeah, these sound actually pretty decent as well. And we do also have the Lego Creator Summer 2024 sets, and those will be the following. So there will be 3, and the first one is going to be set 31158, Sea Creatures, with 421 pieces, retailing for $30. Then we also have set 31151, the Terrifying T-Rex, which is going to include 626 pieces, retailing for $60. And then we also have set 31153, the Modern Beach House, with 939 pieces, retailing for $110. And then we do also have the Sonic Summer 2024 sets. These are pretty exciting. There will be 3, and those are going to be the following. So we have set 76997, Tails' Adventure Boat, retailing for $60. Oh my god, that better be a massive build for the boat there. We also have set 76998, the Knuckles and the Master Emerald, retailing for $50. And then we also have set 76999, Supersonic vs Egg Drillster, retailing for $100. So I'm guessing that the only new figure from this wave is going to be that Supersonic. But yeah, I think if you do want to get all the minifigures, essentially what you got to do is you got to buy a few of the cheaper sets from 2023. So that Eggman mech, as well as that set with just Tails and Amy, and then you get those 4 figures, and then just buy that Shadow Escape set and the Knuckles mech, and then just buy that Supersonic set, and you'll have all the figures without any duplicates. And then we did also get a look at some concept art for Lego Dreams. I thought we'd quickly just go over these because there are some pretty interesting models and stuff as well, but I'm not going to spend too much time on this. But for those of you who are interested, there are some pretty cool looking sets and such, and some pretty cool preliminary designs of sets that we currently have at the moment. So I thought I'd show you what Lego actually went through in order to design the final products of all of the sets, as well as the characters for the Lego Dreams theme there. As you can see, there are some pretty interesting stuff. And then anyways, moving on from that, we do actually have some information regarding set 76294, the Marvel D2C X Mansion, and that is that this will be coming for 2024. The set number is going to be set 76294, as I just stated, so that is now officially confirmed, which is great. Obviously, we didn't know this was going to be coming. However, now we have that official confirmation, which is very great. Glad that Lego didn't actually end up cancelling the set or anything like that. If you are wondering, the release date is supposed to release around October/November of 2024, so sort of similar to the release of the Avengers Tower. I don't think it will release on Black Friday, but I could be wrong, but it definitely will be releasing around that time. So it won't be releasing for summer of 2024. And if you are wondering minifigure wise, we don't know all the minifigures yet. However, I do know a few of the figures that will be included, and those are going to be the following. So it's rumored that all 4 of the minifigures, so Wolverine, Cyclops, as well as Rogue and Magneto, all 4 of those figures will be included in this set, which definitely makes sense. It will be the same Wolverine that comes in the X-Jet, not the CMF one, so that will still remain exclusive. Also, of course, Professor X will be in there as well. That is confirmed, and you will have the build with Cher and everything. And it is also rumored that Storm will be in there as well. I don't know if it's going to be the same one that appears in the CMF series. It could be, or they might just change it up a little bit, but she will be one of the characters appearing, and also Beast as well. I know we did get Beast in the CMF series as well. However, I've heard that this one will actually have the lab coat on, so it will be a bit of a different version of Beast, which I'm completely fine with. So he'll probably end up using that hairpiece that they introduced for him, and then he'll probably have a similar face, but he'll have that lab coat on there on his torso print. So I do like that, and the idea of all of that. But we will be hearing more about that set in the next coming months. Hopefully Lego have sort of modified it from the original preliminary images, because if I'm being completely honest with you, it didn't look absolutely amazing. I think that it needed a bit of work. And then we also got a new Lego Ninjago Season 2 Dragons Rising image there. And then we did also get first information for a brand new Lego set, which is pretty exciting, and this is for Lego Inside Out 2. This will be set 43248, the Cubes of Emotions, vice versa. The reason why it's got that weird name is because it's actually been translated from a different language, so it is a pretty dodgy translation, and it will retail for $35, where it will include 394 pieces. Now, this set, it could either go very well or it could go very bad. Now, what I mean by that is that this could either be like a brickhead set, which is going to be very disappointing because we all want the figures, or it could be a really great set where we get a little build or whatever, and we get all of the you know, the minifigures, all of the emotions and stuff. Now, I'm not the biggest Inside Out fan. You know, I've watched it like once or twice. It's a pretty good film, if I'm being completely honest with you. It's one that I would definitely recommend watching at least once, if you haven't watched it already. It is on Disney Plus as well, if you are wondering, of course. And you know, when we heard about Inside Out 2, wasn't really too bothered about the film. You know, I'll watch it when it comes on Disney Plus. But an Inside Out Lego set, I'm all down for that. I can't wait to see what these characters look like. Hopefully they are minifigures, and you know, they don't give us something else, because you know, I don't think everybody, I think everybody is expecting to see actual minifigures in the set. And if they do include the minifigures, I'm guessing a lot of new exclusive molded heads and stuff like that for some of the characters. So I definitely cannot wait for that. But anyways, with that being said, everyone, this is the end of the video. If you did enjoy, then why not subscribe, as well as like the video and turn on notifications, as well as follow me on Instagram and join my Discord server. Links will be down in the description below. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about all of the latest Lego news that I've covered in today's video. I'll talk to you guys soon, so peace out, see you later, and bye bye.